Please welcome Olympia LePoint.
Innovation is here. You are watching this video for a reason. No matter what you've gone through, no matter what you fear, your decisions from this point forward will bring you the answers that will be unleashed. I am Olympia LePoint. No matter what you've gone through, no matter what you fear, no matter your situation, you can always find success for yourself and attract the life that you want. The key is deciding to reprogram your mind. Now, it's not easy, but it can be 100% done. I know. I did it myself. I'm a rocket scientist. I helped launch 28 NASA missions to space and wrote the books Mathophobia, How You Can Overcome Your Math Fears and Become a Rocket Scientist, Answers Unleashed, The Science of Unleashing Your Brain's Power, and my latest book, Answers Unleashed 2, The Science of Attracting What You Want. And I have developed a new type of science, thought science, the tree brain theory of relativity. And it's from my space knowledge and my personal experiences to help you unlock the power of your mind. In my youth, I experienced severe poverty, failing grades, emotional, physical, sexual abuse. I had to find a way to reprogram my brain to overcome toxic thinking and fear. My future self was banking on me to have the faith for a better tomorrow and to listen to the inner parts of myself who knows the truth. You have inner parts to yourself who knows the truth too. As a result, on TV, in my books, and on stages across the world, I show the process of unleashing your brain's power. Now, are you ready? Today, your answers will be unleashed. One out of 31,000. I gasped in shock when I first saw that number. It was 1993. I was a freshman college student at California State University, Northridge, and our English professor decided to give us the probabilities of young African American students. Do you know what that number means? Do you know? Raise your hand. Raise your hand right now. Everyone raise your hand. Now look around the room. Do you see the number of people who has their hands raised? And look all the way in the back too. Now multiply that number by 6. Now imagine all those people that you see. One that stands out. Well, that one person that stands out is myself. You see, 1 out of 31,000 represented the probability of a young African American female getting a PhD in the natural sciences or mathematics or becoming a rocket scientist. One specific thing, one thing that is so crucial. Now, in my books, Mathophobia, How You Can Overcome Your Math Fear and Become a Rocket Scientist, Answers Unleashed, The Science of Unleashing Your Brain's Power, and my latest book that's going to come out soon, Answers Unleashed 2, The Science of Attracting What You Want, I talk about the importance of this one main thing. You know what it is? Your decisions. Your decisions. Specifically, your decisions help you rewire your brain, and it helps you understand how to beat the odds so you become the outlier. You become that one. There's no accident to becoming the innovative person. There's no accident to innovation. It is a decision. And it's not always an easy one. But your job is to make that decision so it happens. Now, there's a whole lot of reasons why innovation doesn't happen, especially in the technology and STEM world, the science, technology, engineering, mathematics. There's a whole lot of reasons why technology and innovation doesn't happen. And so today, I'm going to present to you some 3 key issues with statistics that will show us the difficulties and the blocks that we sometimes face. And I'm going to share not the reason, but my personal story to help you understand the importance of that decision and a solution for each one of the issues, so we each can move forward in such a profound way that we together can create innovation and that breakthrough. You know, this is an issue. Do you know this is an issue? Nearly 50% of college students studying STEM, that's science, technology, engineering, mathematics, leave the field. Or they drop out. Did you know that? Did you know that? Well, people always think that Olympia LePoint always became a great rocket scientist and you were trained to become that. No! Can I just tell you, I failed algebra, I failed geometry, I failed calculus, and I failed chemistry. Did I tell you that? The teacher says, anybody who would like to come to tutoring during the winter break, I'll volunteer my time so the tutoring will be free. It was like a miracle. So what did I do? I asked to borrow $1.35 each way to catch the bus 2 hours, to sit with him for 1 hour for math tutoring every single day for 30 days. And that, my friends, is the decision that changed my life. When you go home, I want you to remember this. You must decide to rewire your brain to overcome whatever it is that you have experienced, whatever fear it is, by envisioning yourself in a better future. In the industry, at a rate of 45% higher than men. Do you know that? See, I didn't know that. When I first started, I had no clue about any of that. I would be lying to you if I said it was easy for me to become a rocket scientist. If anything, it was harder for me to maintain myself sane in the rocket science environment than it was in South Central Los Angeles. I would be lying to you if I told you that I didn't experience racism. For example, I remember going out to my car not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 times to see my car keyed with a racial slur. What do? Well, the only thing I could do. Tell my manager, have security walk me out every night, and continue to show up to do the job. I would be lying if I told you I didn't experience sexism. For example, I remember working on a project for 6 months doing extensive research, going through reams and reams of data, and finally figuring out the answer. And then having a manager come to me 2 weeks before the presentation and said that he would prefer a male to give it, not a woman. What do? Well, in my case, I went to my mentor and my coach. Got a way to be able to politely tell him no, and give it anyway. Fortunately, he came back later to apologize because he realized he was wrong and the presentation was the best that they had seen in 20 years. You see, at that moment, I made a decision that I was not going to let an environment who wasn't used to having a person like me there, I was not going to allow the environment to impact me, but rather I was going to impact it. Supposed to give a solution to. I'm like, what? Just try it out. So that's what I did. I went and I sat and I listened. I asked them, how did they go into that environment? How did they know to create the nozzle in a certain way? What did they know about the ISP and how the horsepower could increase? Why was there a difficulty within using kerosene versus a hydrogen base and oxidizer combination? The information that I received was priceless. At the same time, they listened to me. They said, well, we didn't know that this could be an issue. Well, we didn't know that if we use this particular type of fuel, there will be a potential explosion. Let's call the other guys to listen to you so they can hear what you bring to the table. So together, we found answers as a team. See, when you decide to invest in genius minds at any age, together, you bring innovation. Now, that story, very thankful, because we created a way with event sequence diagrams to be able to predict the future with accuracy using not only engineering, but also statistics. You have all the answers, and people of a certain generation don't. No. It is about understanding that you can rewire your brain to overcome fear and see a new future for yourself and other people. It's called innovation. You can listen to people who do not think like you, who do not look like you, do not see things the same way as you. And you can invest in knowledge and capture it so everyone will be able to see it decades from now. You never know. If you make all of these decisions within your life, and within your company, and with your opportunities, you never know. You may be one out of 31,000. I am Olympia LePoint. For more tips, you're welcome to visit AnswersInReach.com. You can always find me here. It has been my pleasure to speak with you.